After the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there seems to be one refrain from everybody, and that's about the effect of social media. Do you believe that social media is one of the instruments radicalizing America and inciting violence?
My belief is based on the data, and the data shows that social media is wildly out of control when it comes to radicalizing.
You're dead right. So what did you just say? This guy's the FBI director. He says that social media is wildly out of control. Now, free speech, we all agree with that, but you can't yell fire in the theater, right?
Yes, sir.
Free speech doesn't allow you to go online and groom a child for sexual.
No, it does not.
So if it's illegal offline, it should be illegal online. Agreed? Whatever the law is.
Yes, sir.
Just because you're online doesn't give you a get out of jail free card.
No, sir.
36 million images in 2023 of sexually exploited children. That this is a public health hazard?
It is.
Would you say that it's a mental health problem, particularly for younger people?
It absolutely is.
Do you agree that some of these sites are designed to be addictive?
I think not only are some of these sites designed to be addictive, unfortunately, the reality is some of these sites are designed to generate income, and many people are generating income based on this illegal trade.
Do you think it's now time for America to deal with this problem?
I'm all in. I have been all in, and I'm happy to work with Congress to do so.
This is the only Patel hearing in this entire series where a Republican senator and the FBI director are in complete agreement. And what they agree on is more alarming than any confrontation you've seen in any other hearing. Issue 1. Venezuela is running cocaine directly into America through Caribbean waterways, using Haiti as a transshipment point. And there are active federal indictments naming Maduro personally. Is it time to call it what it is, a state sponsor of terrorism? Issue 2. Social media is radicalizing Americans, grooming children, and enabling exploitation at a scale most people don't know about. And under current law, parents have essentially zero legal recourse against the platforms allowing it. Issue 3. 36 million images of sexually exploited children were distributed on social media in a single year. AI is generating synthetic child abuse material faster than any human trafficking network could produce it. And the legal framework to stop it doesn't exist yet. As a journalist covering federal law enforcement for 7 years, when the FBI director and a senior senator both say the system is broken, and both say they're ready to fix it, the only question left is why it hasn't been fixed yet. Let's go through it.
How to be an FBI agent. You've made a decision that local law enforcement folks, people who've served in law enforcement without a college degree are able to apply now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense to me. So experience out in the field might be as valuable as a college degree, believe it or not. Venezuela. We're blowing boats out of the water in the Caribbean because they're connected to international narco-terrorist groups. Is that correct?
Yes, that mission is being led by the Department of Defense, sir.
What legal authority do we have to do that?
Sir, I would defer the questions on legal authority to the Attorney General and the Department.
Fair enough. Do you believe that Maduro runs a narco-terrorism state in Venezuela based on?
I believe based on the intelligence and prosecutions and investigations we are currently running, a large portion of the cocaine that exits out of South America, its origination point is in Venezuela, and using transshipment points through Haiti, they're using the navigable waterways in the Caribbean to the end state delivery, which is the United States of America, and we will hunt down every single one of those narco traffickers with the authorities.
There's some actual indictments of Maduro as an individual for being involved in that. So I guess the point is, would it be fair to say that Venezuela is a good candidate to be labeled as a state sponsor of terrorism under U.S. law?
Senator, from my perch, we will provide the intelligence necessary for anyone who meets the threshold to be a state sponsor of terrorism, and this administration has expanded.
Graham opens by giving credit where it's due. The FBI has been producing results, and the people making it happen deserve recognition. Then he endorses one specific Patel decision, allowing experienced law enforcement officers without college degrees to apply as FBI agents. Street experience counts as much as a diploma. That framing sets the tone. This is not a confrontational hearing. This is two people who largely agree, working through threats that neither party has solved. And what comes next shows exactly how serious those threats have become. Venezuela is routing cocaine through Caribbean waterways directly into the United States, using Haiti as the transshipment point. Active DEA indictments name Maduro personally as part of this operation. Graham asked the question that carries enormous consequences. Should Venezuela be formally designated a state sponsor of terrorism under U.S. law? Patel says the FBI will provide whatever intelligence is needed to meet that threshold. Graham says he believes they already meet it. That designation would open the door to military, economic, and legal actions currently off the table. It's now on the congressional record as an active consideration, and the next few months will determine whether it moves from consideration to action.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nothing, 10 being great, how is China helping with the fentanyl problem here in the United States?
Under this administration, we have taken, as I highlighted the Cincinnati case, the precursors are the problem. The fentanyl is the end state that kills American citizens.
Well, the precursors are made in China, right?
They're made in China. And so for the first time in a decade, I had a call with my counterpart in the MPS, the Ministry of Public Services, to attack the precursor chemical companies and have those chemicals labeled.
Too early to rate the success?
We have indicted multiple businesses in China. We've also cut off the transshipment points of those precursors. They switched. Once we got on their track about their delivery routes to the Mexican drug cartels directly, they started going to India. We called the Indian authorities, and they shut down those transshipment points. So we're continuing to work with our partners overseas.
So China is helping, would you say?
They are starting to help, and we are hoping, under this administration's leadership, we can get more of their help.
Let me know, in the coming months if that continues, because if they are helping, that's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
We need to celebrate the breakthrough. If they're not, that would be a bad thing.
For the first time in 10 years, Patel personally called his counterpart at China's Ministry of Public Security to go after the companies producing fentanyl precursor chemicals. When traffickers shifted supply routes to India, Indian authorities were contacted, and those transshipment points were shut down within weeks. The cooperation is real, but Patel says it's too early to rate success. Graham's instruction is precise. If China keeps helping, celebrate it. If they stop, everything changes. The American overdose death rate will be the most honest scorecard we have, and that number will tell us everything we need to know in the coming months.
After the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there seems to be one refrain from everybody, and that's about the effect of social media. Do you believe that social media is one of the instruments radicalizing America and inciting violence?
Well, it's not. My belief is based on the data, and the data shows that social media is wildly out of control when it comes to radicalizing.
You're dead right. So what did you just say? This guy's the FBI director. He says that social media is wildly out of control. Now, free speech, we all agree with that, but you can't yell fire in the theater, right?
Yes, sir.
Free speech doesn't allow you to go online and groom a child for sexual.
No, it does not.
Okay. Free speech doesn't allow you to go on the internet and basically incite somebody to kill another person, right?
Absolutely not.
So if it's illegal offline, it should be illegal online. Agreed? Whatever the law is.
Yes, sir.
Just because you're online doesn't give you a get out of jail free card.
No, sir.
So if a parent is worried about a child being bullied on a website, what rights do they have under U.S. law?
We have to balance the rights, as you said, Senator, of free speech versus those that encroach upon violence.
Is there any law that can shut down one of these sites for bullying children or allowing sexual predators on the site?
We are able to attack certain sites on the dark web. When it comes to the open internet infrastructure system, we have to reach a threshold to attack a company's position that only subscribes to violence.
Can the parents sue that company?
They can.
They can?
They can sue not the social media companies.
That's what I'm talking about.
They can sue the companies.
No, I'm talking about the social media company that gives life to this behavior.
No, you're referring to Section 230, sir.
Yeah. Would you advocate a sunsetting of Section 230 to bring more liability to the companies who send this stuff out?
I've advocated for that for years.
We need to do this, folks. These companies are taking content that it makes you sick, that could get you killed, get you poisoned, and there's nothing we can do about it under our law. A person can do about it because of Section 230. So if your child is being sexually groomed online or bullied online, and you go to the social media company and ask them to take it down, they refuse, you have like zero rights.
This is the most important exchange in this hearing, and it should be running on every news channel right now. The FBI director confirms on the record that social media is wildly out of control when it comes to radicalizing Americans. Graham builds the legal argument step by step. Things illegal online should be illegal online. Free speech doesn't protect grooming children, doesn't protect inciting murder, Patel agrees every time. Then comes the part that should stop every parent in America. If your child is being sexually groomed online or bullied to the point of crisis, and you go to the platform and ask them to remove it, they can legally refuse. And under current law, you have essentially zero recourse against them. That legal shield is called Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. Graham has been trying to sunset it for years. Patel says he's all in on working with Congress to do it. When the FBI director and a senior senator aligned this publicly on a specific legislative action, something is supposed to happen. Whether it does is the only story that matters after this hearing ends.
How many images of sexually exploited children are purveyed every year on social media sites?
The number is astronomical. And Senator, if I can just add one step to that analysis.
Please.
It's not just what's on social media that is quote unquote real. It's the introduction of artificial intelligence and
Right.
generative AI that is creating even more child sexually abuse material and even more sexually violent acts online and mimicking people.
Would you say that the way social media is structured today, really no accountability, 36 million images in 2023 of sexually exploited children, that this is a public health hazard?
It is.
Would you say that it's a mental health problem, particularly for younger people?
It absolutely is.
Do you agree that some of these sites are designed to be addictive?
I think not only are some of these sites designed to be addictive, unfortunately, the reality is some of these sites are designed to generate income, and many people are generating income based on this illegal trade.
Do you think it's now time for America to deal with this problem?
I'm all in. I have been all in, and I'm happy to work with Congress to do so.
Well, I tell you what, having the FBI director all in is great news for me, and I hope the committee will respond and that we'll be all in, trying to fix a problem that I think is doing a lot of damage to our country.
The number that should end every debate about social media accountability. 36 million images of sexually exploited children distributed on platforms in 2023 alone. And Patel adds something that makes it worse. Generative AI is now creating synthetic child sexual abuse material at scale, mimicking real children, producing new content faster than any human trafficking network could. Is this a public health hazard? Patel says yes. A mental health crisis for young people? Yes. Are these platforms designed to be addictive and to generate income from illegal content? Yes. And people are getting rich from it. The FBI director said all of that, under oath, in a congressional hearing, on the record. The platforms are still running. Section 230 is still law, and the 36 million number keeps growing every year. What's being done about it is the question. Neither this hearing nor any other has fully answered.
When it comes to John Bolton, was there new evidence involved in the raid on his home?
Sir, that investigation is very much ongoing. As you know, there was a raid of his house pursuant to a legal
Was there a
search
warrant obtained to go in?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay. All right.
We're looking to have that search warrant unsealed
Okay.
at the
Yeah,
appropriate
I
time.
think that would be good, quite frankly. In December 2023, Director Wray said he sees blinking lights everywhere regarding to foreign terrorist threats against our homeland. How would you characterize the state of threats to our homeland by foreign terrorist groups?
Foreign terrorist organizations have adapted and started utilizing online platforms, and so has the FBI. And so while they are adapting and expanding how they harm our country, we have as well. They have not stopped. There's been a resurgence in places like West Africa and elsewhere of foreign terrorist organizations, and also the newly emboldened drug trafficking organizations in Mexico. It's going to take a whole of government approach to get.
Does Hezbollah fall within that group?
Yes, sir.
So Hezbollah is involved in not only terrorism, but narco-terrorism?
Yes, sir.
So do you consider Hezbollah a threat to the United States?
Absolutely.
Do you have enough people
Sorry.
to do all this? Do you need more people? You're involved in a lot of things, and the numbers speak for themselves. You have FBI agents helping here in Washington, D.C. You have FBI agents helping in illegal immigration. You've got a chance here to tell us if you need more people. Seems to me that threat level of this country is pretty high right now. You got thousands of domestic terrorism cases. How many are being investigated?
I think 3,500 off the top of my head.
3,500, okay. Anyway, it seems your plate's pretty full. I would urge you to get with your people, and if you think you need more people, now's the time to do it. it would be a shame to miss an opportunity to plus up the FBI if the threats justified it. Will you look?
I will look, sir.
Okay, but are you comfortable you have enough people right now?
Right now, I'm comfortable with the reallocation of agents and personnel outside of Washington, D.C., and plussing up states like South Carolina in double-digit numbers, and I'll get back with my team on this one.
The hearing closes on 3 issues that land in quick succession. The FBI raided John Bolton's home pursuant to a warrant. Graham says that warrant should be unsealed, and Patel raises no objection. Foreign terrorist organizations are resurgent in West Africa and adapting to online platforms faster than before. Hezbollah is operating simultaneously as a terror group and a narco-trafficking organization. And 3,500 domestic terrorism cases are currently under active FBI investigation. Graham's final question connects everything. With all of this on your plate, do you have enough people? Patel says he's comfortable with current reallocation, but will look into whether more are needed. That answer lands differently when you hold it next to every other hearing in this series, where thousands of experienced agents have been lost to purges, reassignments, and immigration enforcement duties. The threat level is rising, the institutional knowledge is leaving, and the FBI director says he'll look into it. Looking into it may not be enough, and the 3,500 open domestic terrorism cases sitting on that plate right now will wait for the answer.